Hello friends, I am Archana Singh and today's video lecture I am going to talk about a great work of Marlowe named Dr. Faustus. So let's start with its theme. What's the theme of this tragic play? The theme is inspired from morality play and it gives a lesson to whole mankind that not to try to learn unlawful things. Unlawful things means that which is against the law of nature, which is against the God. The play was published in 1604 and it was divided into 5 sections and was written for admiral men. The work is about a German scholar, Dr. Faustus. His eagerness to acquire the knowledge beyond the limits of human world. Faustus is eager to acquire knowledge about the heaven, hell, and here it's a very good line that hell is just frame of mind. Means there is no limit of hell. Devil is everywhere. So our way of thinking, way of action decide our heaven and hell. So today's video will discuss whole summary of Dr. Faustus in detail. So without wasting time, let's start. First of all, we will discuss the characters of this play. The protagonist is Dr. Faustus, Wagner, good angel, bad angel, Valdez and Cornelius, Lucifer, Mephistopheles, Beelzebub, seven deadly sin, German Emperor Charles V and Duke of Van Holt. So now come to the summary of the play. Dr. Faustus was a learned man. He was a scholar who lived in Wittenberg, Germany. He acquired all the traditional knowledge, but he was not yet satisfied, with this limited knowledge of human world. He wants to learn some superpower knowledge or black magic. His servant Wagner's bring him two men named Valdez and Cornelius who can teach him to practice art of magic. Now what's happened? Two angels appeared before Faustus, the good angel and the bad angel. The good angel tries to convince Faustus that not to practice unholy magic, which is against the law of God and nature, whereas bad angel encourages him to do so. Faustus convinced by bad angel and he summoned spirit by the help of book which is given by Valdez and Cornelius. Valdez and Cornelius are the men who taught Faustus to practice the black magic. To a scholar's friend of Faustus comes to know that his friend practices the black magic and they laments for him that he is in wrong direction. Now Faustus, with the help of magic book, chanting and summons up a devil named Mephistopheles. Devil appears and Faustus gonna very happy to see this devil and orders him to do his bidding. But Mephistopheles says that he is the servant of Lucifer and he does only Lucifer command. Faustus inquiry about the Lucifer and Mephistopheles says that once Lucifer was the most favorite angel of God, but he rebels and due to his act of rebellion, he was thrown to the hell from heaven. Faustus being an offer to Mephistopheles that he will give his soul to Lucifer for next 24 years in exchange of unlimited power and knowledge and also Mephistopheles as his willing servant. Then Mephistopheles goes and he returns after a few days with a message of Lucifer that he accepted the deals, but Faustus has to sign the agreement bond and he has to sign it with his own blood. Faustus is ready to sign the agreement and he cuts his arm, but his blood congeals as it was the sign of God to not the sign the bond. But very soon Mephistopheles fetches some hot coals to melt the congealed blood and Faustus signed the agreement. Many devils comes to Dr. Faustus and congratulate him that he has done a great deal. Now Mephistopheles says to Dr. Faustus that now it's your time and you can do anything you want to do and can go anywhere you want to go. Then Faustus asks Mephistopheles for a wife. He brings a devil woman. Dr. Faustus cries and said, "Are you mad?" Mephistopheles said that marriage is a holy ceremony, so he cannot do anything about the marriage. Now Mephistopheles brings many magic books for him and he teaches Faustus about the movement of the planet and the composition of the universe. Here Faustus asks that to who made the world? Who made the world? But Mephistopheles refuses to answer as he does not want to say the name of God. Once again two angels appear before Faustus. Good angel persuade him to repent, but bad angel said it's too late. Faustus prays to God to save his soul and immediately Lucifer with his companion devil appear and asks Faustus that whether he forgot his agreement. Lucifer said that don't pray to God because it's hurting him. Now Faustus wants to travel the whole world and he started his journey through Rome. He travels Rome to visit the monument of Rome. Here he makes fun of a religious pope with the help of Mephistopheles. When Faustus was on his tour, his magic book was stolen by a horse selling man named Robin. Robin also summons Mephistopheles, and when devils appear and when Mephistopheles sees that he was summoned by an ordinary slave, he wants that not to call him again. Okay, Mephistopheles wants Robin that not call me again, otherwise he will make him animal. Faustus tours whole Europe with Mephistopheles and finally comes back home. Here also he was invited by Charles V for dinner. Having heard about his magic skills, there are people in the Charles court who were jealous with Dr. Faustus. Faustus repays the knight's rudeness by making horns appear on his head. यहाँ पे क्या होता है कि फॉस्टस इनवाइट किया जाता है चार्ल्स फिफ्थ के द्वारा, लेकिन उसके चार्ल्स फिफ्थ के कोर्ट में ऐसे नाइट्स होते हैं जो कि उसका मजाक उड़ाते हैं, जो कि फॉस्टस के खिलाफ कॉन्स्पिरेसी करते हैं. तो फॉस्टस क्या करता है, उनके सर पे हॉर्न उगा देता है, सिंग उगा देता है. Now Faustus returns his home and sells his horse to a horse trader and tells him not to ride the horse into water. But merchant wants to prove the horse and he rides the horse into pond and suddenly horse drawn into water. Again Faustus was summoned by Duke of Anhalt and he entertained Duke and Duchess. Duchess asked him for grapes, although it was not a season of grapes, but he brings it with the help of devil. Gradually time spent and the finally time to come when Faustus had to die, but he had not cared about this. He gave all his properties to Wagner, his servant. Scholars friends of Faustus asked him to bring Helen, the most beautiful lady of the world. Faustus does it with the help of Mephistopheles. As an old man appears and talks to him to repent. Dr. Faustus realizes his mistake. Now he prays and cries before God. Clock strikes midnight. Lucifer with his companion devil surrounded him and dragged him away. Okay friends, we stop here. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe and hit the bell icon for more updates.